Okay. Alright, so I'll have to put them next to each other and compare a bit, I guess. Alright guys, first things first. Is any questions? I posted my Discord already. I posted here on my Discord out of text. If you want to see the text, you can just join Discord. I usually post here, usually on my Discord. But this is my previous tier list, so I'm comparing, you know. And let me just check LOL analytics. Do this jungle. There. This Emerald plus this, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is my tier list. Yo, what's up, Kurama? What's up, dog? Yeah, but this will be my tier list, yeah, I think. Where's Gwen though? Yeah, I feel like Gwen should have been higher. I think my tier list is low-key accurate, honestly. Anyway. I will make the tier list. And I'll just compare basically as well. Wait, where's my... Okay. Basically, we'll be talking about, well, the tier list. So this is 14.18 tier list. So that's kind of troll, right? But this is a 14.19 tier list. And just so you guys know why I have both tier lists here is because it's good to compare, right? Viego, Kaz is higher, but now they're like A tier. And why are they A tier? Because, well, if you look at the items, right, of Viego, bro. Viego like to go Kraken Slayer, right? This feels fucking tragic. Like, it feels so bad. And after Kraken Slayer, usually you go Sundered Sky. Nerfed as well. Less ability haste, less HP, less attack damage, less healing. Everything's nerfed. It really likes Terex as well. Instead of 80% bonus, is 6% bonus and 5% base AD less. Which is, in my opinion, quite big. So 3 items got nerfed, and even Blade got nerfed. Like, okay, everything got nerfed, but the thing is that with AP champions, right, it didn't get affected as much. Because look, I still have like a lot of junglers in AP, and I put at least higher as well, and I'll tell you why. Basically, pay attention to like Leandri, okay? So essentially, they nerfed 20 AP, but champs like Brent or Leader, right? Brent abilities, AP scaling. Like, the thing what makes these champs OP is not like the AP, it's actually just like the Leandri dot with the passive that lasts for 4 seconds, and as well, basically, well, it has no AP scaling. It's like 65%, 60%, 75, sure. 60, the ult's like 25. It doesn't matter. The most OP thing is just Leandri dot plus the Rylai, which is why I think that for AP junglers, it don't matter as much. Because the thing is that like 10 AP less, that's like whatever, you know. Like mages are hitting a lot less compared to like bruisers. Because for a bruiser, right, let's say just Kraken only. This is like, what? Nerfed over 50 damage. And 5 AD less. Compared to like AP, it's like so much worse, these nerfs. So I would have this tier list. And basically as well, just so you guys know, Tank's item became basically, well, more HP. I think even Titanic got more HP, right? Like, look, they just made tank items more tankier. You can see this got 50 HP more, like less damage. Like everything is less damage, but things are tankier. Like Warmog, it's just move speed, same HP. Heartsteel, same HP. So Infinity Edge, literally more expensive, but it's like 10 AD less as well. So everything is basically becoming worse, but all the tank items, they haven't changed. So Deadman's Plate even got a buff, I think. Actually, maybe didn't get a buff, but yeah, basically look. Armor extra, health extra, a little bit extra move speed, who cares, right? So that's why I put Skarn on Balenciaga tier, because I think this champ is giga OP. If you know how to play it, it's being seen at Worlds as well, but even next patch, even stronger. And I put the rest like on AP champs. I think, and why I put Jarvan as well high on S tier, even though it's a bruiser. The main reason why is because if you look at like mid lanes being played, right? Most of the mid laners, not a blank, but most of the mid lanes are like immobile. Sinner currently very strong, Hui very strong, Orianna strong. Aurora has a dash, but it got nerfed as well. But a lot of the champions that are being played on other roles are immobile. Like on AD carry, there's some mages being played, but the strong AD carries are like Jhin, Draven is being played, and some mages, right? Kai'Sa as well, but Jinx, Misfortune got nerfed before. But yeah, basically, that's what makes Jarvan more OP, because basically, yeah, it's good against immobile champions, right? So, I put even Kindred on A tier. It's like low A tier. And honestly, regarding builds, if you're wondering, what do you buy on these champions? On Kindred, I still think you go Kraken Slayer, for example. Oh, hold up, Kindred. But it's like, it feels kind of bad to play, I'll be honest. It feels not good. Like, if Kindred is like this ranking, and it used to be like top 5 always, by the way, it's like not a good sign. Like, I think Kraken or Trinity, but both are like dog shit. It's like, Trinity currently is like a low sample size, right? Has higher win rate. But basically, I'm a Kindred enjoyer. I really like playing Kindred. But I've played it one game only. Wait, I want to show like the last split, but I'm like a Kindred enjoyer, but I think this split, not sure. I just think AP junglers are just so much stronger. And Assassins as well, they became slightly worse because tanks are more OP. They have less damage. And if there's a tank being picked, these Assassins like Rengar, Kha'Zix are not so good. But if there's no tanks being played and everything is squishy, then I still think Assassins are still very good. Then they still belong in S tier, okay? But the moment you start playing against a Zek as a Kha'Zix or any tank, or Mundo, good luck, you know? So basically, you don't want to be playing Assassins against tankier champions. I would recommend to ask for like picking them later. If you pick them early and you have to play against some tanky, beefy shit, you're not going to enjoy your life. And I had Zyra on 8 S tier before, now it's A tier. Main reason why is because I noticed that people can't play slow. While I do think the champ belongs in S tier, people just play way too fast. Which is why all of these champs here above are like champs to play fast, and they're just easy to execute. That's why I put these champs higher. But basically, this is how I see the tier list. And I mean, yeah, I wrote down the text as well, right? But basically, I would say AP junglers and tanks are the best, depending on team comp as well. And AD junglers that are bruisers are worse. But for example, Kindred in the right situations will still be good, but it depends. And that basically concludes my tier list. And if you have questions, you can feel free to ask. But it doesn't make sense of the thingy. If there's any questions, now is the time to ask, because I'll be going for dinner soon. But yeah, I think it should be pretty clear on like what's strong, what's weak. To me, it makes sense, you know. Diana and Loki better than Velvet? Yeah, probably, sure. But they're both 80, right? I'm not gonna like mid-max. Oops, mid-max where they should be. Do you know why Karthus? I think Karthus is like, you go Leandri Malignus, just AFK farm, and it's very strong. If I play against it, I find it pretty obnoxious. Why is Heka lower pin not A? Because in my mind, this champion is not having a good time with the item nerfs. And on top of that, I think that other champs are just good in the Hecarim. I think you could argue to put it close to A, but I think a lot of A champs are better than Hecarim. But I mean, I think Hecarim can be A. I think it's okay, to be honest. Doesn't Viegas beat most S tier ones? No, that's just wrong. I think it doesn't. It loses against almost everything, actually. Besides Jarvan. Yeah, and Lilia, arguably. But anyway, guys. My dinner is ready, so I gotta bounce. But I'll be back later in the evening. We're on the grind at the moment. But thanks for watching, senoritas. I shall be back later in the evening. Probably in like 1.5 hour, 2 hours, because my family's here. But yeah. Clean match story. Okay, so far it's clean. Currently it's clean. Let's hope it stays clean. But anyway, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys around. Much love. And I'll see you guys around. Peace, boys. And Kirei. Don't think there's too many girls here, so. Anyway, peace. Just have a nice dinner. Or breakfast, whatever it is. But yeah. Peace.